Do you ever wish that if you could become reincarnated, you could come back as somebody really, really cool? Whether it's Madonna, Elvis, or whoever, or maybe it's Napoleon Bonaparte, I don't know, but I can guarantee a fair chunk of them want to be the next guy on Turbocharge Your Brand TV. Will Smith. Will Smith is a superstar. He's a go-to person when it comes to making a film. He can play all sorts of characters, from a superhero to a rapper to a boxing legend like Muhammad Ali. But he's also somebody who off-screen is just as interesting as he is on-screen. You want to see what he's going to do next. You love his family. His kids are multi-talented, and at no point do you think they're going to be prima donnas. Why? Because you know that Will and Jaden have created great kids. His philosophy and his mindset and the way he does it is in every single part of his business. That's why it's turned into box office gold, and he's able to create 6 movies in a row that all managed to reach over $100 million. Nobody else has managed to do that, and he's going on to bigger and better strengths this year. Here's a guy to watch, and it's a real pleasure to introduce now Will Smith and Turbocharge Your Brand TV.
Hey, don't ever let somebody tell you you can't do something. Not even me. All right?
All right.
You got a dream, you got to protect it. People can't do something themselves. They want to tell you can't do it. You want something, go get it. Period.
The separation of talent and skill is one of the greatest misunderstood concepts for people who are trying to excel, who have dreams, that want to do things. Talent you have naturally. Skill is only developed by hours and hours and hours of beating on your craft.
I've never really viewed myself as particularly talented. Where I excel is ridiculous, sickening work ethic. You know, while the other guy's sleeping, I'm working. While the other guy's eating, I'm working.
There's no easy way around it. No matter how talented you are, your talent is going to fail you if you're not skilled. Mm-hmm. You know, if you don't study, if you don't work really hard and dedicate yourself to being better every single day, mm-hmm. you'll never be able to communicate with people, with your artistry, the way that you want. So
the only thing that I see that is distinctly different about me is I'm not afraid to die on a treadmill. You might have more talent than me, you might be smarter than me, but if we get on the treadmill together, right, there's 2 things. You're getting off first, or I'm going to die. It's really that simple.
One summer, his dad tore down a brick wall on the front of his business and told 12-year-old Will and his 9-year-old brother to rebuild it, a job they said was impossible. It took them 1.5 years, but they did it.
And he said, now don't you ever tell me it's something that you can't do. You don't try to build a wall. You don't set out to build a wall. You don't say, I'm going to build the biggest, baddest, greatest wall that's ever been built. You don't start there. You say, I'm going to lay this brick as perfectly as a brick can be laid. And you do that every single day.
And soon you have a wall.
And soon you have a wall.
You know, it's an idea that my grandmother always had, that, you know, if you're going to be here, then there's a necessity to make a difference. She always instilled the responsibility, the spiritual responsibility that you have to make every group you come in contact with better.
I want to do good.
Yeah.
I want the world to be better because I was here. I want my life, I want my work, my family, I want it to mean something. And it's like, it has, if you are not making someone else's life better, then you're wasting your time. You know, like your life will become better by making other lives better.